All right, y'all. Welcome back to Death Spot Podcast. I know it's been a while, but we back. I got my brothers with me, brother Bear, brother Reg. We back in the building. What's up with my guys?
No, the same thing, chilling.
Yes, sir.
chilling.
Let's get into it. So, listen, we talking first round of the playoffs today. Not too long of an episode, but we gonna get into it. See what we got. We got to start with the AFC. You know, the AFC stay with a lot going on. So we getting into that. We gonna go through the NFC. We will go round by round. So tune in, check in with us week by week. We got a season recap coming up and all of that. So tune in. But let's jump right into it. First game, I think this should be a good one. Chargers versus Texans. Reg, what you thinking? What we looking at?
Mm,
I like the Chargers.
I
mm-hmm,
like
I
the
think
Chargers.
Harbaugh kick it off with a dub on his way back.
That's how he
mm-hmm,
do.
Yeah, and I think CJ he went through like he's going through a sophomore slump.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
I really like besides Nico, I don't like no other weapon out there. They got it's too many injuries out there for me. I gotta roll with the Chargers.
Yeah, yeah,
You feeling the same way, Bear?
yeah. And y'all know I had my hot take before the season. I had the Texans as the number one seed. The fact that they won 10 games of what they went through with all the injuries on offense is, and CJ going through a sophomore slump is, so yeah. But I got the Chargers. I think Harbaugh and them dominate. I think they control the clock. They run the ball. It's going to be a hardball game.
Mm-hmm.
It is unfortunate for me because I got the Chargers as well. I had the Texans going to the AFC Championship before the season, and I really feel like Bear said, like without all them injuries, I feel like they was on their way for them to still have 10 wins. And at some point, one of their best receivers have been out. This player have been out. Like you said, Red CJ having his struggles, but it's just too much. Harbaugh just he really elite with it. You know what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
gonna have them boys ready to play. That defense gonna lock up. That run game going and Herb, hey man, Herb ain't got the crazy numbers, but he make the plays of them
Yeah.
when it's time. And
Mm-hmm.
that's you mix that up in football, great coach, good run game, a QB that could just make the right play when needed. Shit, they could go a long way with that. I ain't gonna lie.
I had a tweet earlier in the season, right before the season started, and I said, "Man, Herbert gonna look like the best version of Alex Smith we never got to see."
Yep.
And like people and even I kind of made a joke out of it, you know what I mean? But there was some truth to it, and I mean that's really what it is.
Yeah, this is the Mahomes level of Alex Smith for sure. Like he giving you,
This is
Yeah,
that number one pick, Alex Smith, that was supposed to come out and
yeah,
ball.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, for sure.
damn. This side note, but boy, I sure wish Jim could have came a little early to the Niners, boy.
Yeah.
Cause he's something different.
And
No
you
way he came and turned it around like
and
this.
like the thing about Jim is, especially because he got some success at the college level. Him with drafting with him is just he just finding football players. Like you don't necessarily have to have run a crazy 40 or whatever,
Yeah.
because you know what I mean. He sees the
Mhm.
translation from college to the NFL kind of easier than a lot of other coaches because he did it. You know what I mean.
Mhm.
So like the young corner, I think the fifth round corner that he got out there starting, he got like 5 picks this year. The rookie, he now he's and then Lad. You know what I mean. They had a decent draft class. Now he gonna get his foot in the door a little bit more. They probably gonna have another good draft class. So they ceiling really high for the future. I don't think they're not one of those teams like, oh, they kind of like got got lucky a year early. Like, don't no, I think
Mm-mm.
they on the right track.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Yeah, they
even
built for success for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
even weak dude from last Quentin, he came out. He had a solid
yeah.
season.
He looked decent. He looked decent.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He was looking like he might not be a football player last year. He came out and you know what I'm saying? He
you
might
know,
be a solid number two, number three, like type.
yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Still have problems, but like it's they fixable almost. Like like the concentration drops and stuff like that. But he looked like a football player this year.
Yeah, last year it was like, oh man, he looks like a deer in headlights. So that's a big improvement. Another year, it might get kind of spooky.
And Joe
But
Alt looks like a Hall of Famer
Yeah,
already.
already.
yeah. Like man, this is his first draft class. This is a really good one.
Like,
It's crazy.
We need something like that this year, Reg, for the Niners. We'll talk about that on
Yes,
a
we
whole
do.
nother episode. That ain't even, we ain't even finna bring that negativity here. Let's just keep on roll. Hey, but shout out to the Texans though, bro. Y'all building in the right direction too. Y'all got a
Hmm.
lot to be happy about. You know what I'm saying? And they could still win this game. Like y'all in the playoffs at home field advantage. It's
Yeah.
just it might be a little tough.
Some conversations gonna have to be had with Slowick. I think. I don't know. Either it's him or CJ, but one of them conversations gonna have to be had with one of them.
Hmm.
You know if that's the case, you know who gone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sophomore slump, no sophomore slump.
Exactly.
That ain't
Yeah.
no conversation. See you, buddy. Like,
Exactly.
all right, we got this second game, division game, real hatred. Ravens versus the Steelers.
You said
What
what game?
Ravens versus Steelers. Bear, we coming to you.
Oh, you seen Zay not playing?
Zay Flowers not playing.
Oh man. I don't know, man, because now it allows the Steelers to kind of like be able to focus in. I still got the Ravens. I think I still it's Lamar Jackson. He gonna make plays. Some it's Derrick Henry in the playoff setting. I got the Ravens, but I think it's gonna be a close game, and I think it's gonna be ugly. Like it's gonna be like a 20 to like 16 game. It's gonna be an ugly scoring game. In the like it's gonna be low score. Like them getting 20 gonna be like a game winning
Yeah,
last minute drive or something. Like it's gonna be an ugly game.
I feel as you said 2016. Reg, talk to me. What you looking at?
I'm rolling with the Ravens. I think, and it's not even going to be about Lamar. I think it's going to be a defensive game.
Yeah.
Like probably like over the last, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, Baltimore's like we gotta remember Baltimore defense was looking terrible all year long.
Hmm.
But like after these past 3-4 weeks, they decided to wake up.
Hmm.
I think it's gonna be one of them games like Bear said, I probably got it like 21-17 maybe.
Yeah, like one of them ugly. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be if not a defensive touchdown on one side on between one of the teams. I think it's gonna be like a pseudo one. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
be a fumble and somebody got good field position.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, both rocking with the Ravens. Okay, got
And,
it.
and Pittsburgh, they've been looking bad. I ain't gonna lie. Them over the last 4 weeks been looking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really kind of the hard part because like the last 4 weeks, Steelers ain't been able to move the ball, and the Ravens defense then woke up. So everything, and the Ravens been scoring, and I mean obviously they've been doing their thing. So everything looked like a perfect storm for the Ravens to just go and do their thing. But I just don't see it that way, bro. I just really don't, bro.
I knew he that's what I
I
knew he
knew it,
was.
bro.
I knew this was. I'm surprised you brought this game up first, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be this early. You think this
You
early?
think first round exit?
First round exit, bro. And this was before when I had wrote this out. This was before the Jose Flowers. I thought Zay was playing. Now that Zay ain't playing, it really ain't even that much of a hot take no more. Like, what are we even talking about here? First off, the run game is solid, but I think that the Steelers gonna be able to neutralize that a little bit. And if they can neutralize that even just a tad bit, we seen how the Ravens get in the offs when the run game ain't going that good. Lamar start to get a little indecisive. He start to question what he doing, and all it takes is a little bit of indecisiveness, especially against a team that know you better than anybody in the league. Mike Tomlin been like I just don't know. I think I wrote down 16-13 um, when I first did this, so I'm thinking it's
That's
going
crazy. We thinking the same thing, but I think the yeah okay.
we all right in the same little ballpark with the score. We know what this division rivalry is. This is what football all about. This Ravens versus Steelers shit. Like
For sure.
this is the so it's like if you got any bit of little chick in your armor, which is Zay. Zay was balling all year. So if to lose him, you really dependent on your run game. And I know the Steelers offense been looking bad these last 4 weeks. But what I would say is we gonna take these last 4 weeks from the Ravens defense, and or we gonna take this whole season.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I know a team could ride hot into the playoffs, and it could be like, "Oh, that's all they needed," and they rolled it off. Sometimes that should be a fluke, and we
It,
bet on that shit is a fluke. I think that they'll be able to move the ball decent enough to where it's like all the Steelers really got to do is kind of like just keep the game clock kind of close. They can't let
Mhm.
the Ravens just be running up and down the floor and the clock be 40-20 or something. If they can keep the ball for about anywhere from 28 to 32 minutes, and
Let's
they just got to get their run. I know Najee been struggling a little bit, but Warren been running solid. They got to
yeah,
get him the ball. I know Najee the guy, but this is the playoffs. Y'all ain't got a
Mhm.
playoff win in 10 years.
Mhm.
If Buddy not running good early, Warren, what's up? Like, they got to
uh,
figure it out.
yeah, yeah.
And you have Russell Wilson, who at the end of the day, even though he's been struggling, we know what it is to be a vet QB that didn't been proven. Russ done been to 2 Super Bowls. Russ is one bad throw away from being a 2-time Super Bowl champ.
I wouldn't even say bad throw, bad decision, but yeah,
Yes,
A
bad,
bad coaching
bad,
decision. You
bad
right.
play call.
You right. Bad overall everything.
Bad
But
yeah,
play
yeah,
call.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, you're not wrong. You're still not
but with
wrong.
Yeah.
this same philosophy though,
Yeah, yeah,
defense, we ain't trying to score 100 points. We locking up. I'm making a couple key throws. We gonna run the ball solid. They didn't know he took them to the Super Bowl with this mess. I don't see. And listen,
yeah.
I
Damn,
love
that's a good.
Lamar. I don't want people to be thinking I don't mess with Lamar because I said he wasn't gonna win last year. But man, I just don't see it, bro. And you already lost your best receiver. Bateman been looking okay.
Yeah, he
Andrew
been looking all
came
right.
alive a little bit.
Yes.
Likely might get back in the but bro, it's not enough. It's just not enough. I can't see it. 16-13 Steelers. I really wanted to say 16-10, but hey, they gonna start saying I'm hating. So 16-13 is what I wrote down when I first
You,
seen
you,
the matchup.
you know what's a big key, and not just even if the Ravens advance, like still this person is a key for them because Justin Tucker.
Oh man.
I didn't even get to Buddy. He
Oh
fell
man.
off a cliff
Yeah,
worse.
that
Come on,
and
bro.
this time of year that hey yo, so
Come
um
on, bro.
and I know did y'all just get that news? We get live news on Damn Spot Podcast. The writers are moving on from Telesco as well.
Oh
Hmm.
no, we did not. Breaking news, breaking news. See,
Hey, they doing something good.
they try to figure something out.
They try to figure something out.
Tom not having that.
They just said they interviewing Robert Sala to see if about the head coaching job.
Okay.
So they trying to see what's going on out there. They said Tom called Bill. Some people said they called him to ask about the job. Some people said he called just to ask for a little advice. I don't know.
I
Uh-huh.
think Tom tried to pull him up out of Carolina.
Yep.
Like, come on, like let's do it in Vegas.
Just
Like
run
what
it
you
back.
think?
And that was some media shit. I don't dislike you, bro. Like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we gonna get into all of that offseason stuff. What about? So we got one more game in the AFC. This was kind of the little lightweight game of the week. We got the Bills in Denver, but I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing some people say this
Hey,
could be a better game than I'm thinking. So yeah,
I think
where
so. I
y'all
think
at?
so. I think so.
Okay, well, Bear, tell me what you thinking, brother.
I can't give you. I mean, of course, if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna pick the Bills. But that Denver team is that defense is real. That's not. It's not a fluke. It's not
Yeah,
a
that ain't
fluke.
no fluke.
And like okay, if one word you can describe Sean Payton and the way he calls his offense, the way is probably unorthodox.
Yeah.
And Bo Nix is
Uh,
unorthodox. You know what I mean? Nobody saw this coming. You know what I mean? Nobody. I don't care. People want to get even the people who act like they saw this coming. Y'all didn't see it coming. We're not
not
gonna
like
act
this.
like
Hell
you know
no.
what I mean.
Hell no.
So
Bo's trash.
yeah,
like,
yeah. So and
like,
I'm
he was trash.
and Sean Payton just so funny, bro. Like it's you got Cortland Sutton up there, so like that's like yo Mike Thomas like per
Yeah.
se, and then you got fucking a kid named Vele. Nobody who is that kid?
When I
And,
first seen it, I'm like, what?
and every time I watch the Broncos, he's making a clutch catch in a special moment. I'm like, who is that? But like it's Sean Payton. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's Sean Payton. They got to use 3 running backs, but you'll never know, like you know what I mean. Is so I don't know. I just that Broncos team is not a fluke. Like the defense isn't, and the offense is unorthodox. You know what I mean. So I don't know. The Bills not necessarily explosive on offense. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That this could be a really good. It could be the same ballpark score as the Ravens Steelers game. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Buffalo 2013.
Wait, Reg, before you go, man, I know you hate to do it because I know you was trying to dance on Sean Payton grave, but bruh still got it, bruh.
He got it. He got it.
Dude said, all right, he didn't do the gym and come back and do it in 1 year, but he said, give me one little tester year, and now he got that shit rocking.
He
Yeah.
got Bo looking good. That's all I needed to see.
And those rushers is they for real. Nick Benito is an NFL player,
Yeah,
bro.
he's an NFL player. I said, who the hell is Benito? Why do I keep seeing you?
Yeah.
Then I really looked him up. I said, he's a baller for sure.
Yeah.
So Reg, what you got the score looking like?
I got the Bills. I got the Bills. I think that defense is real, but I think Bo gonna make some mistakes this game.
Mm.
I think it might be like a 21-10, 24-10 Buffalo for me.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
like young
24-10,
mistakes,
21-10. Yeah.
It's just, like he had a great year. And plus on the NFC side, I got a rookie winning. I don't got two rookies winning.
mm. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be in Buffalo. It's
It's
that's
Buffalo. It's gonna be rocking. Yeah, I think it's Josh Allen gonna show why he's in the MVP race.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. With it being in Buffalo, I kind of got it almost being a blowout. Just off the fact, bro, that rookie going down there, bro. And I know, but and like you said, bro, it's really hard to talk about Denver. They do so much shit that's like, what am I even watching right now? Like, is this how they
Bro,
to
I
really
watched
go?
Portland Sutton throw Bo Nix a touchdown at the goal line this year. I said, what am I watching?
Yeah, they just that shit. It don't be making no sense. They'll be out the game, and then you look up and they'll run a play, get to the fit, and then Bo will throw some shit, and it's like, oh, now they at the two. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
just be doing shit, and it's like they just keep finding ways to just figure it out. I don't know. So them being like battle tested, I think will help. But bro, Josh Allen really on a different level this year,
Yeah. He playing controlled, smart football.
and that's what I'm saying. Because everybody been like, oh, his numbers ain't as great as they once was. Well, Josh Allen ain't about how great his numbers is. It's about how big his mistakes are, and he didn't
Yeah.
cut them down a lot. So
Man,
that
that all
yeah,
you tell just give people the famous man. Use your eyes, bro. Don't
yeah,
talk to
bro.
me about stats, man.
Come on, bro. Like, because all of them got great stats. Okay,
Yeah.
we can talk Joe Burrow, we can talk Baker Mayfield. We just want to
Yeah.
talk stat
Yeah.
guys out there. Like, come on, bro. Like, and that's no shot at Lamar. Again, I want to make this clear.
Yeah, no, that's why I understand why Josh is in the MVP rate. Like, and people got him winning it. I understand it. You know what
I
I
would not
mean?
be mad if Josh won it.
Yeah,
Just off the
I understand
situation.
it. Yeah,
Like, nobody thought Buffalo was winning the division this year.
No, I
They
didn't.
have two Pro Bowlers on the team. And look at his numbers. I can't be mad at that.
yeah,
And bro, we got to remember last year Lamar numbers was not crazy. Lamar won MVP when he came into our house on Christmas Day
Yeah.
and went crazy
yeah,
Yeah.
against another top team with another MVP. We had two MVP candidates last year, but like he came in there, owned it. Didn't nobody even talk about stats for the rest of the season. It was
yeah,
about 4 weeks, 3, 4 weeks to go after that.
It
No,
was
yeah,
no,
over.
2, 3 weeks to go after that. We never mentioned it again because, like you said, Bear, we seen it with our own eyes. This nigga is amazing. Like
hmm
he just did what? All
yeah,
right, wrap that up and send it to his house. We didn't.
Yeah.
Josh had them same type of moment. You going to, and I know the Ravens beat them. That was what week 3, week
Week 3, week 4.
was early on, man. And then what they done
yeah,
did since then, bro, it's like, and the Ravens got some bad losses.
yeah,
If the Steelers offense didn't just fall off a map, I think the Steelers went 0-4 to finish the season. They wasn't even winning their division for 85% of the season.
yeah,
So they just came and grabbed it at the end, so it'd be tough for me to see that. But yeah, Josh, man, like I said, Lamar losing to the Steelers, even though to be kind of he gonna take some slack, that's still like a division game. I can't see Josh Allen losing to the Denver, bro.
yeah. Nah, you're
Can't
not.
see that. Can't see that. So let's run through it. We all got the Chargers, unfortunately. Shout out to Texans. Y'all got the Ravens. Wait, and you Bear, you said 2016, Red, you said 21-17. We didn't even get no score in that first game. What we looking at for the Chargers Texans score, Red?
I think that game might get a little ugly.
Probably like 27-17.
27-17. Got you. What you think, Red? I mean Bear.
uh, I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 30-14.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 34. No, no, no. I'm gonna go. I think the Texans put up a little bit more. I'm gonna go 30-21. But I think that last touchdown, you know how it be, bro. But
Yeah, garbage time.
they just finna, but they gonna keep playing. And in that Raven, what I said, 16-13, that's crazy. We all got it that close, but that's what that looked like. And then this Bills Denver, yeah, that shit. What y'all said for that?
What I say?
I got 24-10.
What I say? I think I said 21-13.
21-13. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got this going 30-17. No, no, 30, yeah, 30-14. 30-14. I think they could put up two scores. And we'll get into that second round last week. So the way y'all would have it set up, y'all would have the Chargers playing the Chiefs and the Bills playing the Ravens. Which that would be lovely if we could get a Lamar. I'm not against it. I just don't see it. But I would love to see Josh versus Lamar. That'd be lit. Let's
Josh versus Lamar in another division game. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
move Chargers. That would be something. I like what y'all got going. Let's say NFC. These is all well except for this one, but two of these three games could go either way in my opinion. Ravens, Vikings. I mean Rams, Vikings.
I got the Vikes.
Oh,
I got the Vikes. I
the
got I got the Vikes. Think Darnold goes to round two. It like they've been hooping out there though in LA for sure, but I think it's a little too much. I think Justin Jefferson go off. I think it'd be one of them games.
what's the score you got?
Now the Rams don't score, so I give it like 34,
Mm,
like 34-20, 34-27.
I like that.
We got a battle right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I do think this is gonna be the most fun game of the weekend. Like points wise.
Yeah.
Uh, Man, the Rams would be so dangerous to me if they had like a Jair Alexander, like a
Mm-hmm.
corner, they would be so good. Like that team would be crazy. But yeah, like Red said, the Vikings gonna score. I don't think they got that defensive box on in LA is nice. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. But Kevin O'Connell gonna scheme protection, and Vikings too good. I got 30. I got 30-24
And do you remember earlier in the season when Darnold
Vikings.
got that crazy face mask that didn't get called?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't that against the Rams?
Yep. Yeah.
So you saying Sammy coming for
He
some
coming
get
for
back?
blood. He was hot.
And two, I think coming off last game, like kudos to the Lions for winning, but Sam Darnold missed those that he not gonna miss again. That would have kept them like
Mm-hmm.
like third down conversions we saw it in touchdowns, the touchdown passes or passes that would have ended up being turned into yak touchdowns. Like he was missing those that he was making all year. I think it was just him like kind of being in the playoff setting already. He was kind of shaky, kind of
I think he
nervous.
was just nervous.
Yeah, I think he shaked that off. He had a good year, and of course, people probably I wasn't online that day, but people probably was online trashing Darnold, like saying it was fake, his year. But nah, he just had a bad game. People are allowed to have bad games.
For sure. Now, while I'm not one of them people that was saying that his season was fluke because of that last game, I am one of the people saying that they losing this week. We all with the
I
Rams
could, yeah, I could
for
see it.
sure.
I could see. I said 30-24 Vikings, but it could easily be 30-24 Rams. So I feel you.
And the thing is, brother, with them being at home and it's like in a shootout setting, just me personally, I always like to go with the team with the better QB and run game. And I feel like when you look at it, I feel like Kyron gonna run solid. And at the end of the day, they got Jettas, but they got Puka, which at the when and Puka ain't Jettas, but he
But
can
he's
get going.
yeah,
He
for sure,
He
he
be going for
he
sure.
didn't
for
prove this
sure.
year that with last year. I was waiting to see because I'm like last year I don't know he didn't nobody know him. And Bear, you always be like, if there ain't no tape, you gotta let it see it again.
Mm-hmm.
He done showed it again.
Yeah, you gotta
He
do it
just beat,
twice.
bro. And
Yeah,
then Kyron is special. I don't care about him
yeah.
being small,
Football players,
real football players.
football
And then
players.
Matthew Stafford, bro. We know as real football fans, that's one of the best pure passers of our generation, bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
elite level QBing. So I feel like in a shootout setting where it's going back and forth, I'm taking Darnold to blink before I take Stafford to blink, bro. And
Okay,
I
I ain't
think
mad
it
at it.
comes down to they going back and forth. I just see, bro, 5 6 minutes left on the clock, bro. Down to the hut hike.
Flores versus McVay in the last 5 minutes gonna be fire, bro.
That's gonna be fun football to watch.
That's gonna be fire, bro.
I got Brett throwing a pick late. He gonna throw that pick. Flores gonna be running around jumping. They gonna go right there. They gonna get their game winning field goal, and they gonna ride on off, bro. I got 31-30.
Oh, hey, you sick? You sick? Hey, because your game scenario basically my game 30-24, but they going down to win it at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, because Reg, you got the Vikings too, but you can have the same score, but flip the winner, huh? You can feel that
Mm-hmm.
way. See, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's one of them
Gonna
games.
be one of them ones, bro.
It's one of them games. I think this is gonna be the most fun game. Like I said, scoring wise, it might even eye test. It might be hella fun.
And the Rams, even though they get slack for their fans, I think their fans been getting a little better, bro. I feel like they've been bringing a little bit more of the home field vibe. I don't think the Vikings finna take over how like we do when we go to the LA, but we right here.
Yeah.
So I think so I think it'd be cool, but I think that would be a great. This next game though gonna be pretty damn good too though. Bucks versus Washington. I think we got a good one. Now, Red, you kind of already
I
told us.
already alluded to it. I got Jaden this week, man. like
And for
I,
y'all that don't know, in case he gonna say it, I'm taking it from him. Jaden just carried him to the fantasy championship in our little
yes,
fantasy
sir.
league. So he feeling buddy. Whatever, dude. Talk your shit and we gonna go and get it to Brother Bear.
Yeah, I got Jaden this week, man. Nah, but just watching the Bucks, like that offense really ain't look good in like the last 3 4 weeks. They trying to force feed the ball to Mike. I like Bucky. Bucky been balling, but I ain't been. He's been there, then he ain't been there. You know what I'm saying? And we all know the Mike Evans and Lattimore story. So you know what I mean? Like I'm rolling with the Commanders.
It's hard to. I ain't mad at it, bro.
Yeah, my dog 2-3 coming. He gonna activate for that hate week, boy. 2-3 gonna activate for that hate week.
They did pick up Lattimore.
2-3 gonna activate for
Mhm.
that hate week, boy.
He only played 1 week. I really think they was resting him for the playoffs.
I
Bruh,
wouldn't
he
be mad at
since we
that.
since we since we traded him, I think he played 2 games for the Commanders. He played
Yeah.
against the game against us where they came to New Orleans. He played against AJ Brown, of course, and he probably the second person behind Mike Evans that they be battling,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then he playing this game. So he wake up for that hate week.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That right there. So you got
I got the Commanders. Hey, but I give Baker having a hell of a year. I think OC should get a head coach should get head coaching
Yeah.
looks. Liam, he nice, bro. He nice with it, and but I mean, I don't think what Jaden and them doing is fluky. Where I think it could get nasty football wise is if they bracket coverage towards Terry, and of course people probably did it over the course of the season, but in the playoff setting is different. Was they doing it every single play and they adjusting every defense? You know what I mean? So It could get spooky just having him out there. Like Zach Ertz is his second best weapon, I think, this year, and he having a good year, like resurgence. But I don't know. So this is
He
another
had
one
a
of
real
those
good second
games.
half of the season for sure.
Yeah, this is another one of those games. It could go. I think it's whichever team makes the most mistakes. So whoever makes the least, has the least turnovers. Obviously, that's how it goes most ways. But I think the turnovers are going to be blaring, and we're going to be like, that's the reason why whichever team lost. But I got Commanders. Um, I'm gonna go Commanders 24-17.
Yeah, I'm around there about 24-17. I just watched Spencer Rattler really tear up that defense.
Yeah,
Like they won, don't get me wrong, but Spencer Rattler almost won that game.
yeah, and he didn't put together 4 quarters. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
quarterback wise. So
Jaden
Jaden.
gonna do way better than that. Like, and he can move too.
Yeah,
I think it might get dark for that defense. I ain't gonna lie. Like Baker gonna have to really shoot it out for him to survive this week.
yeah.
All right, y'all, we got cut off a little bit, but we back. Listen, so y'all both got 24-17 Bucks. I mean, Washington.
Yeah.
Damn, man, I now I'm not starting to feel good about this. At first, I was feeling cool. I'm like, okay, I know they gonna have the Ravens. I know one of them gonna have the Vikes. But damn, y'all just keep going against me, bro. I don't know. Now I'm starting to feel like I might have been looking at the playoffs wrong because I got the Bucks, and I was looking at it and everything that y'all was saying, bro. Like it scares me with Washington. Bear, you said Zach Ertz their second best weapon.
Yeah.
That's scary. If they move the coverage over to McLaurin, look, where do they go with the ball? What do that look like when we talking run game? Like I don't know how good they. I don't know, bro. I'm not. I'm just not really that sold on with Washington. And if you look at watching a lot of their games, bro, they've been last second comebacks.
Mm-hmm.
They got at least 4 wins on their final drive,
Hmm.
which is cool. But that's scary when you got a rookie quarterback on the road in the playoffs. With a team like the Bucks, who the Bucks ain't the best team, but the Bucks, they play hard, they gritty. They gonna be able to put up some points. They got weapons. Like you said, they got a solid run game. Mike Evans, they was force feed him. Like I mean, that was to get him his paper,
That was giving his pay for sure.
but I think he gonna be able to eat, bro. And I'm not even mad at what Washington got going on defense, but I don't think they're gonna be able to slow that down, bro. And when you look at Bucky and them, that's a lot going on. And it's bro, a rookie quarterback having to go on the road, and you done already won by Hail Mary. Who they had to come back on was that the Eagles when Jalen Hurts got hurt. They could realistically be 2, 3 games the other way.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't see, I feel like they luck run out this week. And a couple of them fluke plays that they got to win them close games, they don't get this week. And they go home. And I think they go home 27-21. I do.
I'm not mad at that score.
And it's like, bro, Zach, we in the year 2025.
Yeah.
I know Zach been hooping lately, but is we really gonna count on that? Like, bro, who is they like? Who is even they other like? Who else on their offense can you be like, as far as a weapon go, that you like? I trust him for sure.
Yeah.
I like Brian Robinson, but no.
And that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to say that they ain't got no rank. You know what I'm saying, bro? But it's like you know where he come from. But it's like, I mean, bro, I'm not betting on that. And we don't even got to talk about bro, because if we talk about the other back, then we got to hear Bear go on a rant about right about him. It was wrong about him. So we ain't even gonna bring up other bro name. We just gonna say the other brother that do the running in the area. You know what
I like B Rob.
I mean? So we ain't even gonna do all that. You know what I mean? It be Rob is solid, but I don't. I really like Bucky and them, bro. I really do.
Yeah, Bucky. Now Bucky, nice. Bucky,
Bucky
nice.
nice.
Bucky, nice. Hey, I'm not like I said. I agree with Reg. I'm not mad at you with the score. Like it could be 24-27 Bucks. It's just whoever least amount of turnovers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And bro, in that game where they came back against the Eagles, I think Washington had what, 5 turnovers, 4 or 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's like, and that's a game where it's like, okay, I know that was a great comeback, but if Jalen Hurts don't get hurt, that's a game when you got 5 turnovers, they probably not winning. And when you got a young quarterback who is gifted, who can move around a little bit, I feel like he gonna start pressing and trying to do too much when McLaurin ain't getting open and he looking around and ain't nobody else. He like it's gonna get tricky, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like some of the mistakes, Red, you said Bo Nick's gonna make.
You
I,
think it's gonna happen the same way with Jaden?
I think it's gonna be Jay, and it ain't even gonna just be all his fault though, bro. But the Bucks, they can put it up. They can score quick. So
Yeah,
it's
they
like you
can.
go look up, you mess around and get a bad draw, they go score a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Another bad drive, they get a field. Now you down 10. It's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? He might start pressing a little bit. And that's where as a young guy, and he having too much success just launching the ball downfield with his eyes closed. He didn't have too much success at it early on.
Hmm.
That's almost like a bad thing, bro. Cause it's like he learned it kind of like not necessarily bad habits, but it's just like he's too much feeling like shit gonna work out in my favor.
Yeah.
And this
Relying on it.
Yeah, you relying on it, bro. And it's like, bro, you can't just keep throwing the ball over here and hoping your guy there. That's not gonna work, bro. This is the NFL. No. It's surprising he done got away with as much as he done got away with it already. But I think all that shit come to an end. But let's get to this last game, bro, where I think we should be a little bit more on the same page. I was not expecting me to have 4 different games, y'all. But the Eagles, Green Bay. Blowout, close game. Green
Wasn't
Island.
this the same matchup where Saquon dropped the pass and that's why they lost? What
Yeah,
was that
I
like?
think.
What was that like? Week 2?
I think yeah, one or two.
It was like 1 or 2, right?
Yeah,
I
That boy,
got this
in
being
In
I got this
Brazil or
being a
something.
blowout. I got this being like Eagles 35,
Me too.
17 or something like
Me
that.
too. I got
Like
to blow out. I
I
think
just
they gonna. I think they gonna control the line of scrimmage on defense. I think they gonna get some turnovers. Yeah, I think this is Eagles. Eagles. This probably gonna be like the closest to a flawless game by any team this weekend. Like they'll look the best after round one.
the Eagle. Oh, let me see. So y'all, boy, what's the score y'all said?
got it 35-17 Eagles.
I
30.
got it.
God damn.
Yeah, I got. I got 30. I got 34. I got 34. What? 17. 34. I got 30. I got 34. 13. 34-13 actually. Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
34-13 is getting further and further away.
34-13, yeah, because now I'm thinking about it that Josh Jacobs, I mean, he gonna try to run the ball, but it's gonna get to a point where running the ball gonna be obsolete for the how
Hmm.
the game flow. And then you throwing like no Christian Watson. They don't really like they need a now they have a problem where if they think Jordan Love is the guy, they gotta go get him a true number one.
True.
I say Tay should go back.
Hey,
Tay go
so
back. But is Tay still number one, bruh?
Out there he would be.
yeah, they need a guy he can like really trust. Like it doesn't have to be like a Jamar, like
Yeah, like just a guy that gets it done for me.
yeah,
Because they got good receivers. It's just like you said, they just ain't got that real.
They all
yeah,
young too.
they
That's the
are, yeah.
thing.
So yeah, it's gonna be a nasty game. 34-13.
Okay, so we agree on that.
And Jordan Love coming. Well, he like gonna be game time, right, with the elbow.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask about Jalen. So, like, do we got any worry about him coming back from the injury? Like,
I think they just go. I think they gonna run the ball. They can run the ball, control the game. They could dink and dunk and be effective. Like because AJ could turn into something to Yak. They could dump off to Saquon. They could, you know what I mean?
I ain't mad at that. I did have it being a little closer just off the fact. I think, like you said, I think in that first half they're gonna be able to kind of keep it close. I think the Eagles will pull away late. I think with Jalen Hurts, because I mean they already kind of been they past game was kind of like whatever this season. So like with him being out a few weeks, I think it'll take him a little time. And what we know about Saquon, bro, Sometimes it take him a little minute to get going too. Like
Mm-hmm.
he don't usually just like I mean he's Saquon, so he could come out and go crazy from jump, but it usually take him a little minute. He like to get his little 2 yard carry, 3 yard carries, just kind of fill out the defense a little bit. So I can see it being competitive through the first half. Just because, like you said, the Packers, even though they don't got an elite number one, they do got 3, 4 guys that any week could be a guy.
Now, hey, and just to go like with that Saquon thing you just said, I think that's him being the master of the position because early in Saquon's career, we kind of used to say it about him like one he didn't pass protect. You know, you got the you with that with how you built and you got to pass protect, bro. You got to learn how to do that. And
Mm-hmm.
like sometimes he would press too much. Like you
Yeah,
could see, like he would try to hit a home run every single
Every
play,
play.
and then by the time like you and y'all are athletes, so y'all know like when you try to press really early in the game, all the time or whatever sport you playing, by the third quarter, and he in the pros, like you get that's wear and tear, and then we would see it on his body, like he would get hurt. Like now he's mastering the position, like just take what's there. Sometimes it's 3 yards is a win regardless. Yeah, so I just think Saquon learning the position, like he knows 2nd and 7 better than 2nd and 10, so not being he ain't got to press in the first quarter, so you ain't tired by the third. And I think it showed. But he been healthy all year, had a great year, so he playing a position where that's why I think they gonna dominate. That they are they slow and methodical this year,
mm.
like the Smitty they explosion, but like this they gonna win. They just gonna wear that team down, bro. Jordan Davis and them on the other side gonna bully them dudes.
But to that point though, bro, it really be good, bro. As some people like us that love sports, when you really watch somebody their whole career, and you can start really seeing where they take, because it's like Saquon been raw since he stepped on the field. But like you said, bro, them little things, it's like, okay, he really went from here to here, like, and then we being able to watch the growth over time, like you said, bro, he really, really elite. Like, obviously we knew that, but with the Giants and they wasn't doing good and this and that, and this year he showed, bro. He really one of them ones, like a
Yeah,
true all timer type back.
Yeah.
and I respect the decision of him sitting and not chasing the record. I respect that decision, bro.
Yeah,
And for people being weird with like he should have nah, bro, sit, play for the ring. I'm sure when his goals before the season wasn't he didn't have break Eric Dickerson record up there, bro. It was to be healthy in January and be prepared for a
Compete for
both.
this ring.
yeah.
Exactly.
Now if it would have been fun to watch him do it, but worth it, it wouldn't. It don't even with the goal is the goal, the bowl. That this ain't even close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
And he
name of history, obviously, but
yeah,
it,
and he still made history. Only 9 people ever have ran for
facts.
2,000. So he's
Facts.
still, what I mean, he on the elite list.
We will remember this year from Saquon for sure. I seen somebody say if you're not number one, who was that was saying that? One of the former NFL players like, man, if you're not number one, nobody gonna remember this season past this year, and I just don't see how that's
I
true.
don't believe that. I can't subscribe to that.
Mm-mm.
Because I remember AP coming back 2012,
Man,
almost breaking it. And
man,
I'm like, oh, he the truth.
Yeah.
Like,
And even then, in
that
that
Reg,
situation, and I don't know if y'all remember that situation, he could have broke it within the game,
he could have
but
broke it within the
but
game.
they wanted to win to go to the playoffs because it was like if he wouldn't have ran, they wouldn't have been able to win. So you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
He even said it like during the post game. Like he said, did I get it? They like, nah, you was like 7 short. He like, oh well, we won. We going to the playoffs. Like,
Hey, but we
yeah,
still remember that year.
for sure, forever. Tell my boys about that. That boy,
Yep.
and I don't care what nobody say. Saquon, that's still the greatest play ever, bro. The spin move into the backwards, hey,
Hurdle. Yeah.
when
the
they do that,
backwards hurdle, bro.
when
That's
you do
so
that and
play.
then they put it in a video game, it's the best move ever seen.
Yeah, bro. And we done seen some shit.
Yeah.
I stood up on my seat when that like literally just rose up like that was the craziest shit. Like Saquon, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know, we had our little back and forth with the Eagles for them couple years. We went to Super Bowl, they went to Super Bowl. I ain't really got too much hate for the Eagles overall, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
it was in the moment type of like
it
funk.
was a
It was
little
yeah.
some of they fans be, whatever, whatever. But I grew up, T.O. my favorite player. So I grew up rocking with the
Hey.
I liked a lot of them Eagles teams growing up when we was
Westbrook,
kids.
man. That was my guy. I love
Yeah.
the way Westbrook read that ball.
Hey,
And
I
people know.
had the TO white and green Eagles jersey. So
Come
it's
on, bro.
like I like you know what I mean? Like
And y'all know how well y'all do, but the masses don't know how I feel about Brian Dawkins. I think he better than Troy Polamalu, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that, no, for real. Hey, he
Hey,
be slept on. When we were talking about
The Wolverine Cole, boy, that dude was a football player, bro.
through and through, he bringing that. What?
Hey,
You better come to play that day.
you better come to play that
you better come to
day.
play that
You
day.
better come to play.
Strap your shit in tight and make sure you get ready to go. Cause boy, yeah, brother. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at them making a run at it. We'll get more into that next week when we get down to the final eight. But that's what we got for this first round of the playoffs, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. We will be back next week, and we're gonna get more consistent. I know it's been a while, but man, life be lifing. But we
You
back.
know it.
You know what I'm saying? We out. See y'all next
All right.
week. Peace.
Yes, sir.